Hey, what is up guys, Clash of Alexis here, and today we're going to be going over this deck. As you guys know, in yesterday's video I said that I unlocked the princess and a free chest. So and yesterday I showed you guys a bunch of 3 crowns, and we're still keeping up the streak of winning. As you guys can see, I have like about 22 wins in a row, so this deck is doing pretty good for me, and I passed my highest trophies. So here we're going up against a level 10. His rares are like level 7, and his commons are level 10. And as you guys know, I'm using 3 legendaries in this card, an epic. My zap is a level 9. My goblins are level 8. My minions are level 10. So here he comes with an ice wizard, a mini P.E.K.K.A. So I zap both of those troops to take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. before the ice wizard takes out my minions, and I try to take out the ice wizard with my minions, but I wasn't able to get to it. Now I drop down my princess. He drops down a giant in the back. I'm getting ready to drop down my elixir pump. He's gonna go ahead and fireball, which I thought he was gonna fireball my elixir pump and the tower and the princess, but he just fireballs the tower and the princess, so it's pretty good for me. So now he's coming in with a giant. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down 2 elixir goblins. He's coming in with a wizard in the back. So notice I'm wasting elixir and I have minions in my card, but I couldn't drop them because of that wizard, which would have just one-shot them. And now he takes out that first tower of the game. He 2-shots my miner and then takes out my elixir pump. So now he's coming in with an ice wizard and a Valkyrie. His Valkyrie's a level 7. Okay, so in my mind I was thinking I'm not gonna let him build up a push on this side, so I'm gonna keep pressure on the right side. So I dropped out my lava hound now. His ice wizard and his Valkyrie are on my tower. I wait for that ice wizard to lock onto my king's towers. So now I drop down my minions and take out that Valkyrie. Now I gotta drop down a miner up onto that wizard. As you guys remember, I used to have a lava hound and a baby dragon combo before, and that's what got me up here to Royal Arena. But then everyone up here had ice wizards and wizard. Well, now that I have the miner, it's okay because I could just drop the miner right in their face and take them out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop down another lava hound and drop down a second elixir pump. So he drops down a Valkyrie for my princess. I drop down 3 elixir minions. Now he's gonna go ahead and drop spear goblins, which the spear goblins lock onto my lava hound, and my 3 elixir minions just take them out. So now I'm gonna drop down a miner up on that tower and drop down a baby dragon in the back. Notice he does have a Sparky, but with all this pressure that I have 2 lava hounds on his king's tower, a princess. Here comes his giant. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down 1 elixir, goblins and minions on that giant, just in case he gets to our tower. So he has a mini P.E.K.K.A. over there with my miner. Those lava pups are targeted onto the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down my princess. My princess is gonna go ahead and one-shot that mini P.E.K.K.A. And there goes my baby dragon. He's gonna go ahead and fireball my princess. That ice wizard targets it onto my baby dragon. And here comes the giant. I have goblins, a dragon, and 3 elixir minions on that giant. It went down really fast. Now I'm gonna drop down a miner up on that wizard before it takes out all the lava pups, and that is pretty much game. So that was a 3-1 victory there against a level 10. So here we're going up against a level 9. He's using a royal giant. As you guys can see, I don't have a defense in this deck unless I drop down my elixir pump in the middle and distract with that, but for this deck I need an elixir pump, even though it's a 3.6. Okay, so he's gonna start off with his princess right in front of the river. So I'm gonna drop down goblins, and I thought those 1 elixir skeletons were gonna kill them, so now I drop down my minions. He's gonna go ahead and fireball that, which I don't see no need for it. I did waste 5 elixir in that, but he did drop down 1 elixir skeletons and a princess. So now I'm gonna start off with my push, my lava hound in the back. He's gonna drop down an infernal tower, which doesn't scare me too much. So now I'm gonna drop down my baby dragon and a miner onto that infernal tower. and I'm gonna drop down goblins onto that Royal Giant. Notice I just leave that Royal Giant with those goblins, and he does get a pretty decent amount, but 2 for 6, which isn't a bad trade. He's gonna go ahead and zap those. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop down another elixir pump. So now I have 2 elixir pumps. He has that princess over there. Just gonna let it do its thing for now. So those lava pumps did a couple hundred damage. So now he's gonna come in with the mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for that princess to target on and throw my miner at that mini P.E.K.K.A. Now I'm gonna throw goblins at that princess. He's gonna go ahead and fireball that push on the right side, and my lava hound's making its way to the king's tower. He's trying to drop down an inferno tower, but my miner never went down, so he dropped 3 elixir skeletons, 3 elixir minions, and that tower should be going down. He's gonna go ahead and drop down an inferno tower, and the inferno tower is gonna target onto my lava hound, which is gonna make all the lava pumps come out. He's gonna go ahead and zap. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down a miner, and I'm gonna drop down goblins. Oh no, I'm gonna drop down another lava hound right in front of the king's tower. He's gonna go ahead and drop down a mini P.E.K.K.A. I tried to drop down goblins, distract that mini P.E.K.K.A, but I dropped it too back. It was in a good placement, and that baby dragon should clear all of that out. I'm gonna go ahead and drop down a miner, a princess, and goblins. He drops down an inferno tower, but I have so many troops on his king tower. That is pretty much good game. And there goes another 3-1 victory against a Royal Giant without me having a defense. And the last battle we're gonna watch is gonna be against a spawner deck. So we're just both waiting to get to 10 elixir. He does have his elixir pump in his first 4 cards. When he dropped it, he was lucky I didn't have my miner, because I would have threw my miner back there. So now I got my elixir pump, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop mine. He's gonna go ahead and drop down those arrows for the princess, which is 3 for 3, and the elixir pump is 5. So now I'm building up my own little push. He drops down that witch. I zapped. I thought my goblins were gonna stay alive, which they didn't. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drop down my princess and take out that witch and the minions, which are level 10, even though he's a level 9. So those minions don't even get one shot off of our tower. Here he's starting off with a spawner. I didn't even know he had a spawner deck. Now he goes ahead and poison my princess. I thought he was gonna poison my elixir pump and poison my princess. So my princess takes out that goblin. Now I'm gonna start off my push in the back with the lava hound. So there goes my lava hound, and he drops down another elixir pump, and I'm gonna drop down my baby dragon and then drop down my miner back there, because I never let my opponents drop down elixir pumps on me, due to the fact that I always want to be on top of elixir. Okay, so that lava hound, in order to that spawner deck right there, I zap all of that. He arrows but misses my princess. So now that witch should be going down, and that tower is dealing a lot of damage. He doesn't have enough elixir because his deck is pretty heavy. So now here comes some barb, and I'm just gonna drop down my baby dragon for those. Drops down a poison my pump and the king's tower this time. Now I'm gonna drop down a lava hound up top. He does not have any elixir, so he drops down his minions. My baby dragon and my own minions should be able to take that out. Now I'm gonna drop down a miner back there, and his king's tower is pretty much full. I think he pretty much gave up here, because that was pretty much good game. That is a 3-0 victory. So yeah, this deck is pretty much working really good for me. I'm currently in Frozen Peak, 2,413 trophies. That is my highest trophies, as you guys can see. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video, guys. Make sure to leave down a like down below and a comment. That would really help. See you guys until tomorrow. Peace out.